Hello and welcome to Plane Crash Investigations. Tonight, we'll be experiencing one of the biggest plane mysteries. A Boeing 767-300 with the flight number of EF666. Destination, Glasgow. Crash landed on an unknown island. Let's unfold this mystery. All was normal on the plane when everyone felt a little hot. Then they started to drop considerably because everyone was starting to panic, with luggage flying everywhere and smoke filling. There were very few survivors, and we have brought them here today so you can hear their story.
Well, I was a person on a routine flight from Quebec to Glasgow. I was being my normal helpful self, helping the passengers and doing the safety demo. In the event of an emergency landing on water, there will be life vests under your seat. So put it on, slip it over your head and pass the tapes around your waist. Tie the tapes in a double bow at the sides to inflate by pulling on the red strings at the front or by blowing into the tubes at the front. Well, you see, I was returning to my mansion home in Peterborough after flying Glasgow for my holiday in Quebec, Canada. It's always good to brush up on your French, you know. Anyway, the first class attendant, who was extremely annoying, was just asking me if I wanted any nuts. And I was in the middle of explaining the crucial difference between walnuts and peanuts when the plane began to shake. Nuts! Eat nuts! I see you're mentally challenged. There are some walnuts on this plate. Can I have a few of those? Peanut! 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 I swear, this walnut must be the size of your brain. Well, then I woke up in a cloud of smoke, which is very unhealthy for the skin, and now I'm here. So really, regardless of how bad my skin looks, and the fact that I was forced to eat peanuts, I'm lucky to be alive.
We've been given exclusive access to the aeroplane crash court proceedings. What will happen next? Will we find out who would be deemed guilty, or will we never find out who was responsible for all those deaths?
Well, I mean, if you ask me, that crazy air steward was definitely the one who caused the crash.
Thank you, Miss Gray. You may step down. Next witness.
So I started eating the lemonade, chewing the sweetie bits out of my mouth. And then it shrunk. I went to Timbuktu. Everybody's nice in Timbuktu, you know? I lived there with my wife. She wears half a pineapple shell on her head as a hat. Then she broke up with me. I kicked my son several times, then he punched me in the face. And then I grew again, and everything went black. And then I remember I had a wrench in one hand, and I think I had wire on the other.
Your Honor, I cannot make any sense out of this. No more questions.
Order! Order! I will not have my courtroom made a mockery of. We will have a 30-minute recess, and let us hope we will find a verdict. Otherwise, we'll have no choice but to announce Mr. already know you are a little late. Now, Mr. Preston, please explain to the court what happened on that fateful day.
Well, it happened like this.
Stop it, calm down. You're going to cause a crash and they're going to take Monique out to the pilot. I would like a drink. Alright.
Would you stop mucking around? We're trying to fly a plane. After the proceedings and the verdict, the sentence was handed down. Chester Preston will be spending the rest of his life in prison. I'm James Martin, and join us next week on Plane Crash Investigations. Thank you.